I haven't done a movie on religion in a while because I've been reviewing film and posting it to my Facebook just for fun. But 2 weeks ago, Jacqueline Glenn made a video called Crazy Pastor Punches Kid in the Chest. Now, I read the news story. I was mad about it. I still am mad at what the guy did. But I think since time passed, I could talk about it without losing my patience. So this guy is doing a sermon. And he is talking about how this kid who's using his brain and questioning religion, which everybody should do. If you're a non-believer or a believer, you should at least question what they're talking about. Like Clint Eastwood does in $1 Million Baby. And even though in real life he's not a Jesus freak. $1 Million Baby captures how Clint Eastwood looks at religion. He believes, except he thinks some of it is bullshit, like the rest of us do. He's not an atheist, but he talks like it sometimes. But anyway, so this kid who's like young, maybe my sister's age or a little older, he questions the pastor on God, which all kids do at a certain age, where kids start to question their pastors or family or whoever, who God is, and I did that when I was younger, so I understand what this kid was doing. So he asks his supposed calm... Flip them over. But anyway, so this kid did what all other kids do, and I even did when I was religious as a child. I asked about God, if he was real, and who was he like, and that's what kids do. It's child's play. That's all it is. It's child's play. So this pastor took it as a threat, and he punched the kid in the chest as hard as he could, and as according to the pastor, he said he crumpled the kid. Which crumpled makes no sense to me.
He dropped him.
To me, that sounds like an English pastry treat. But anyway, he knocked him so hard that he fell down, and like Jacqueline Glenn says in the video, yeah, like that's not going to harm him, like with any vital organs that might be in this area. So, of course the kid's okay. Thankfully, he's okay. And this pastor is keeping his job, even though the Congressional Pastoral Association, which is in a Methodist church, there's different types of congressional pastoral heads and associations. Congressional Pastoral Hall of scholars and of other religious leaders, that's all pastors of Protestant churches, and this happened in a Protestant church, and I should know because I was Protestant at a time in my life. So anyway, after they discussed it amongst themselves, after they said grace, after having food, yada yada yada, they talked about this, and they said, let him keep his job. He didn't do anything wrong. He said he was sorry. Yeah, but the way Jacqueline's reading his apology is like, I would like to say, you know, that guy's not sorry for what he did. He's more gloating about it and thinking, yeah, I punched the kid in the chest, I showed him Jesus. No, You fucking idiot. You did not show him Jesus. You physically punched the kid in the chest. You could have killed him. You could have gave him a heart attack. You could have collapsed his lung. I mean, you could have killed... for Christ's sake, you could even kill the kid. I mean, if there was a God, thank God I'm an atheist, because you have very few religious people who are outraged by this, and those religious people who are outraged by this, congratulations, you're human. But the religious people who are not outraged by this and are like, praise the Lord, the kid knows where Jesus is. Check yourselves. Go see a psychiatrist if you're thinking of harming a child. That's all I have to say on this. I'm going to post our video down below because that makes me mad when people hurt a child. Or anybody. If somebody hurts anybody and says they did it in the name of God, horseshit. You did it because you have tendencies to harm people. I hope this guy loses his job. In fact, I want to start a petition so he can lose his job. See you guys.